Rocking the D. I like you to the very end. Trying to tick me off to the very end. The last week 18, you're still sticking it in my crawl. We did lose 6-3 this week somehow.
You guys get going. I've got Coach Martin on the left, Ty Wise in the middle, Kevin Davis will be here in a second. So, Coach, why don't you just get started with your opening thoughts?
Yeah, obviously, defense was a story. They controlled the game from start to finish. Colorado State can really run the ball. They run the mid zone. They've done it all year on everyone. We knew that was going to be a huge key to the game. And then they get the turnovers, create the field position. Offense, obviously, first half left a lot on the field. There was opportunities to – defense kept giving the ball on short fields. We had opportunities to really could have been 21-0 or something at half like that. And you're only up 9-3, but second half offense got the ball, came out and scored. Defense gets another stop. We get another score, get another stop, turnover. So obviously offense kicked it into gear, ran the ball really well. We like to run and stop the run. That's what we're good at. No special teams coach. Our special teams coach got in the coaches portal. That doesn't get as much publicity as the players portal, but there's a lot of coaching movement, as you know. So we actually had a couple of GAs and our players run our special teams. First time ever. So Katie's busted. Our special teams are amazing, so we might just go without a coach and just let the players coach themselves. Maybe we're onto something here, but amazing all-around team effort. I said, you don't always get what you deserve, and I'm sure they got great seniors that deserve to go out as a winner tonight, too. I'm sure Colorado State does. Every team does, but our kids deserve to go out in a dominant fashion like they did, and they did it, so it was pretty fun thing to be a part of.
Envision at any point in your career that you'd be sharing a stage with Snoop Dogg or that he put a gold chain around your neck?
No, that's like I said, my dream is to be the head coach at Milliken someday. So I've lived a very fortunate life, and I was thinking if I could have befriended Snoop and just kind of been part of something he does, this could be my last game. I'll just fade off in the sunset with Snoop. That was my goal. I don't think I quite got that done. Maybe if I get back here and win another one, we can partner up.
Put in the water at halftime after kind of a slow first half, and you guys came out, no huddle, hurry up, and boom.
Yeah, we did a little tempo in the first half, and it was good. We got going in the third quarter, and we kind of went a little tempo, and it worked. And then the next drive, it worked, and next thing you know, the floodgates open. So, yeah, I don't know. It just kind of we felt like we could do some things, and it's always hard in a bowl game. There's always new guys out there. We had a bunch of young guys that had experience, so it just felt like if we went a little faster, it kind of put some heat on some guys that don't have that much experience to handle it. So, but defense was the deal. They controlled the whole game.
Question for the players: what was this week like for you guys, just being a part of the bowl game and seeing Snoop?
Oh, it was amazing. I've never been to Arizona before. The staff and everybody partnered in the bowl did an amazing job of making us feel welcome, showing us all around the city. And then today, Snoop Dogg was amazing. Super nice guy. Came in, talked to all the players, took pictures. It was phenomenal. It's a great experience for me.
Yeah, well, it was definitely a wonderful experience, just getting out there in Tucson, just, going to different events with our teammates and everything. Like, for our seniors, we know it's our last ride together. So just to have that week together and do, certain activities or certain things, it was just a wonderful moment.
Yeah, well, what did Snoop tell you on the stage after the game?
That's between me and Snoop. But
For this to be your final collegiate game?
It's like a dream come true. It doesn't even feel real. But the biggest thing about it is like I get to do it with the guys I love. I've been here for 5 years, and a lot of us have been here for 5-6 years. So just going out in a way like that with the guys that's been through it all for the past few years. Alongside you, like you can truly say that you fought with your brother in every battle, and just to go out there and do it one last time is just amazing.
Coach, with all that Blaine has kind of been through his career,
Brett,
with all that Brett has been through his career, kind of what was it like to see him close out his career there?
Yeah, it was really important, I think, to all the seniors, and I know it's really important to him. Making through a season relatively healthy, I wouldn't say he's perfectly healthy, and then just they wanted to win this game bad, and they wanted to play good football. They had a bad taste in their mouth. The last game we played, we didn't play very good, and everybody had a bad taste in their mouth. So I know every game is important to these guys, but I know today was very satisfying for all those seniors that had another opportunity to play in 24 and end 2024 the way we feel like our team should end it.
Coach, I saw you celebrating with your son, and I saw multiple football parents just down on the field celebrating. What does it mean to have the family members travel and support all the time?
Bowl games are amazing, and again, we enjoyed it as a football team, players, coaches, but then to get to share it with your family. I know we travel amazingly, and tons of parents and friends of the program. Then, to have your family have moments like this, I'm getting old. I'm starting to figure it out. I try to tell these young guys, like, you get to my age, that's all you got is memories, I mean, that's what's like, you think back and, these moments, it means a lot to these two guys right now. It'll mean a lot more to them when they get to be my age. So just being able to do it with family and friends and the people you love and seeing these kids go out the way they went out, pretty awesome experience.
Coach, what did you think about Kevin's performance? How you guys were able to get going?
It's good. So, Mo went down late drive in the first half. Like I said, Kevin does so much for us. Receiver, running back, returns, specialist, so smart, so tough. He's not very big, but he's really tough. And then just, I don't know, things happen and Mo's out and Kevin, we had a bunch of stuff from that wide out. It was kind of hard to call the plays because I kept seeing 8 at receiver. I'm like, I can't do that because he's in the backfield. So, and then he got some good blocks and we know how explosive he is. He's, 2-time 100-meter champion. If it wasn't for COVID, he'd be a 3-time 100-meter champion in high school. He can roll. So whenever you have a little air and you see Kevin's out there, you always got to smile because he's arguably the fastest guy we have. So Ty tried to make it, when Ty was streaking down the field, I had some visions of KD. Ty looks back a lot more than KD does. Like KD never looked back, he just gassed it. Ty looked back maybe, 4 or 5 times, So, but he was moving.
From your perspective, Kevin, what allowed you to have this kind of game today?
Just the guys around me, just offense setting up blocks and everything, just Brett checking the plays, and also special teams, I wouldn't be able to do the things I do with all those guys around me. So my performance is a testimony to, the guys around me of what they did to succeed for all of us.
We haven't blocked on a kickoff return all year, have we?
No.
It's
Not
like,
as good as that.
So I'm like, look at open. I'm like, I just saw you dash through that hole. I was like, wow. Like, he's been getting splattered at the 18-yard line. I said,
I should have scored.
Who were the players who coached special teams?
we had some seniors that have played so many reps. It was Ambe Caldwell, Eli Blake, even though he didn't play this week. Eli, those guys have been they've been in every special teams meeting for a long time. Adam Trick and Corbin Hondrun. Am I missing anyone?
Just the GAs, but those are the
Yeah.
players, yeah.
But then the 2 GAs, because I was like, I got 2 different GAs have been really a year ago, and then this year it's actually a GA and a student assistant. Have been instrumental, especially teams. I'm like, I got these players. Like, I'm a Caldwell probably coach our punt team. Like, he's been a left tackle on my punt team for 5. So they got all excited about. They're like, yeah, we could definitely do it. So they game planned it all up. They game plan every special teams, and we've been good all year. We haven't been this good on special teams. So, like I said, I think player coach, we got some good guys.
What was that like being in the back of the Impala with Snoop Dogg at the steering wheel?
Yeah, very uncomfortable for me. If you knew me, I'm one lame human being. I wear the same sweatshirt and same sweatpants every day all year unless I have to get dressed up for a function. And that's not a lie. I wash it, but so like I'm sitting there with a gold chain and my wife is laughing her ass off. I mean, just laughing because she knows and Snoop's there like, I'm like, who in the world's cooler than Snoop? Somebody came up with Shaq. I think Ty came with Shaq. I'm like, okay, if Shaq, Snoop, that's probably the 2 coolest people on the planet. And then I'm sitting in the back of this vehicle, and like my wife's just like, look at him, what a complete imbecile. But it was, like I said, it was a moment you'll remember forever.
Ty, what was that last play at the end of the third quarter like? See the ball get tipped and come down with it. Walk me through that.
Man, it was amazing. Had to run a long way to get that, and should have housed it, got to unhook the trailer, maybe do a couple of sprints, but it was amazing. Yeah, it's great.
What does it mean for you and the team to have so many Miami fans in the audience?
It was great. It was great. We always travel like that. I mean, since I've been in Miami, we have so much support, and not only that, I know Colorado State traveled well, but not only that, like you watch all these bowl games, there's no one at any of them, and that's just normal. Like, how do you know what I mean? They got this town to rally behind this bowl and fill this play. Totally different experience for these guys. I mean, going to bowl games are cool, but usually you kind of play, it's kind of like a Saturday morning scrimmage a little bit when you watch, unless it's like the playoffs. You watch ESPN, they try to hide it, but at some point the camera hits and there's just rows and rows of empty seats. So what they do in this town and the pride that they, like, I told kids, like, the pride they take in this shows with every turn you make. Like, everything is just done a little bit better, and we've had great bowl experiences everywhere we've ever been. but this is just upgrade, like everything from the players, lounge to the events and everything they do is, so it's pretty cool, pretty cool.